So today I'm at a tourist settlement. Just dropping the SRV now, as you can see. This is a type of settlement I've not visited before. It's effectively a holiday resort. People go there on holiday, they chill out, have their fun, do leisure activity stuff. This one's technically a small tourist site, although small, as you will see, isn't that small. In tourist sites, the larger ones normally have more landing pads, a few more buildings, a few more facilities, but they all follow the similar general layout. You see the landing pad there in the centre on the raised embankment. I'm heading towards the power building. It's separate from the rest of the settlement, as the philosophy here with tourist settlements is to keep the utilities services away from the leisure facilities so the guests can enjoy themselves, not worry about what's driving it all. I'm just going to take a little recce round, see who's here, see what's going on. There's a guard. Striker. Different classes of guard may determine the weapons they use. Stripers are armed with shotguns. Just watching the patrol route. Taking in the view, can I see anybody else from here? Somebody moving about there. Let's go around and have a little look. Pilots, okay. You find a lot of pilots at these settlements. I'm not sure if they're having a break themselves or whether they're working there, bringing guests in and out of the settlement. Only one landing pad here, and ships are coming and going all the time, as are the normal settlements, so not really sure. But they're here nonetheless. Just using the turret here to get a better view. I'm not going to shoot anything, I'm just using the camera on the turret. I'm sure there'll be guards hiding around here. The power building, normally the most guarded area of the whole settlement. Okay, we've got a name to the striker. Who's that? Another striker. Oh no, two strikers, okay. That's the settlement defence turret up there with a green square around it. Administrator. More administrators. Administrators. A lot of administrators. I mean, they're probably guests having a break. I don't think they're all administrating the settlement somehow. Oh, let's get out and have another look round. If you compare it to a hotel, this would be the backyard where it delivered to the kitchen. It's the equivalent of that. So it looks a bit kind of industrial around here. The guests don't come to this part of the settlement. I'm sure there's a guard hiding amongst these containers. There usually is. Oh, I can hear footsteps coming towards me. Oh, there they are. I've actually got nothing to hide right now, but I'm in the habit of not getting scanned. It's a good habit to develop. They didn't see me. It's usually just the one walking amongst the containers. Where are they going to go next? Here's a ship coming in. According to my radar, there's a terminal into this. This I would call it an archway. It's not technically an arch shape. Oh, look, power play container 1. I'll have a look at that later. But first, I need to get the code for it. To do that, I need level 2 access and a terminal. Obviously, not going to happen here. The terminal part, yes. Level 2, definitely not. I'm likely to get scanned here. That guard walks close enough to see me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, I can't see them now. 4, 5, 6 in total. 6 security in total. Okay, I don't know how many I'm looking for. I've seen 2 of them. Just going to check out who's who. There is Zayla. Just want to get her on the radar. I want to get everyone on the Paola. I want to get everyone on the radar so I know there they are. Who's who and where they are. So when I'm looking at the radar, the white dots. The white dot means someone who can't see me at the bar. I'm just coming into view. I'm gonna get scanned. You know it.
Gonna scan you. Don't mess around. Scan detected. Not about your business.
I so wanna shoot you right now. I so wanna pull a gun out and just blow you away. But I won't. Not at this point. Or even more now. Okay, they're all on the radar now anyway. See all the hab buildings. It was a leisure. One of them's a large bar, which we'll go into in a bit. See, it requires authorization too. The hab buildings, like all hab buildings, the stuff in there isn't really worth, for me, it's not really worth bothering with. It's of low value, it's not really needed for engineering. So, guards walking back behind me. That's going to ignore her now. Level 3. Well, what I'm looking for is the alarm panel, and the fact it's not in any of the other buildings tells me there's only one place it can be, the power building. So that's where I've got to go, turn the alarm off. There's the power plug. Okay, they're both outside. One I've identified. Where's the other one? Anyone level 2 I've got with a clone? Just going to get a fix on wherever it is now. There's only level 2s I can scan to get access to the codes. Maybe level 3. They're all in the buildings across the way. Now, experience with tourist settlements are generally, if they're in buildings, they're usually not alone. So scanning them is not easy or safe, but not even possible sometimes. There's too many people around to see. No, he's in the Farrell building. Okay. I'll have to get in there first to scan him though. Kind of defeats the object. If I could just walk in, I wouldn't need to scan him. I'm looking for anyone who's not in one of the buildings, like they're walking around outside. But there not seem to be very many of those. Yeah, they're all in the same general area, it seems. She's level 2, see if I can... Okay. I'll have to go and check. I'll just untag because I don't want it lingering on my hard content. It gets annoying having the same person tagged all the time. All of them in the buildings. The big challenge of tourist settlements is getting into the buildings, because there's very few people outside who've got any kind of security level that's of use. Level 1, yeah. I've scanned guards before, but none of them are above level 1, so that's no point. I know what that one is. I saw it just now. That's there. What about container 2? The 2 power play containers, the only ones who've got anything in there that's really worth having away. Whereabouts is that one? Well, I'll have buildings to look at things. Let's have a look up here, see what else is going on. See my ship in the background. The SRV over to the right hand side is a scrapper. Abandoned. You can cut panels off them and get parts from them. But obviously the guards will have a view on that if I start doing things like that around here, so. And for what they're worth. In fact, I've got plenty of them already. It's not really worth the aggro. There's my SRV over there. I'm using a Scorpion, different model SRV. Looks like there's 3 guards around here. That's about right for one of these settlements. Wouldn't really need more. Let's have a look down here, see if I can see what's in there. Restricted area tape. It's a small power building, means the doors lead directly into the reactor room. There's a worker. I'm going to get a better look at the guards, see if there's anything else up there, any guards over here, any more containers, anything of interest I haven't yet seen. Doesn't look like it. Now look at the others. Across there are 5 buildings, 4 habs and a bar. The bar's in the centre, with that tower on top of it. An open container there. Maybe someone got there before me. Container down there. The ones that aren't like this, I can just see one there behind those other containers too. Again, normally quite low value items in there, so. The best strategy, I think, at this point to get into those power play containers is to go over to the main area of the settlement, see if I can find somebody I could scan. There'll be plenty of terminals over there. At this point I'm just working out if there's anything else I want to do while I'm here. Tourist settlements hold little of interest to me generally. But the main thing they're good for is if you need specific types of data. As most of the hab buildings have data ports in them, and there are certain types of data you can get a lot of at the hab buildings. Things like cat media, propaganda. Things need to unlock engineers. Right, there's a ship coming down, so running onto the landing pad would not be the most sensible thing to do. Dolphin. That's equivalent to this going to private jet. Small passenger vessel. I flew one for a while on exobiology mission. It was alright. Okay, let's get over there. And here is the central walkway. 2 terminals. Usually guards walking around about here. There's one. There's at least one more somewhere. Bear in mind there are 3 at the power building. It means 3 more guards are walking around. I've just seen one. There's another one. Okay, that means a 1 to find probably in the bar. It's not unusual to find one in there. There we go, 2 more guards. As you can see, adverts everywhere, billboards everywhere. This building in front of me now is the bar. Oh, who's coming out? Oh, we'll look at that in a minute. Level 0, so I can go straight in. Hey. There's a guard over the far side that's still. Okay. There's a data port that. Yeah, not really that useful. Where did you come from? Why are they all wearing helmets inside? I don't know why they're all wearing the helmets inside, but there we go. Maybe my reputation precedes me. Oh look, that's the building atmosphere controls over there. Oh, stop moaning. Let's see, touchy. Right. I can't find anybody in there. Obviously, I can't scan anybody in there. There's too many witnesses. It wouldn't end well for me. So I've got to look around outside, see if I can find anybody. And there's usually someone walking around outside other than guards. And the guards are level 0 or 1. Not a lot of use. One to get me to a hab building, but yeah. These are effectively the rooms of the hotel, if you like, to the guest quarters. From the outside they look pretty nice. They've got the big curved windows at the back, big suites, but I haven't bothered to go in and have a look. They're generally pretty nice. No penthouses here though. Some of the larger settlements have these really large, large individual luxury hab buildings with just one big suite inside. Actually pretty serious money to stay there. These are the sort of mid-range ones. We won't find here a place like this is bugs and shared facilities like you do in industrial settlements. This is after all a leisure facility, not a working facility per se. Let's take a look over. Let's go back to the SRV. I think I'm going to have to. I think I might have to e-breach a few things. There's only one. Oh, hang on. There's somebody there. I wonder if I could scan her profile. It says the power plant containers in the building. Adverts. See if I can get close enough to get a scan. Could do it on the move. It's not easy, but it's not impossible. Open container. I didn't open it. Someone's had a nose about in there already, haven't they? Is she going to stop? No, she's not. She keeps walking off. And there's a guard walking right towards us. No, that would be very, very silly trying to scan somebody right in front of a guard. Especially if the alarms are still active. I mean, he's walking right towards me as well. There's an advert for the Dolphin, isn't it? Saud Kruger, that's the manufacturer. The finest for the best. I mean, the equivalent of the little luxury yacht builder, Saud Kruger. The Dolphin's a private jet, the Orca's a private yacht, and the Beluga's a private cruise ship. I haven't actually flown either of the latter two ships. I've no real desire to. Okay, well, there's got to be somebody else around I can. He's level 0. Wait, waste of time. There's got to be somebody else I can clone. The container. Have a look in there. Hello. It does come in useful. Suit engineering mainly. Alternatively, I could wait till she comes back out. She's going to come back out of the bar. Who's that walking up there? Is that a guard? Is that unscanned? I wonder who that might be. Ah, a pilot. I wonder if I can get to him quickly now. Trouble is, he's going towards a hub building. I might not get there quickly enough. Oh, he's too close to the building. He'll be in the hab building before I can get there. And the guard walking around outside means if he comes back out, I can't scan him while he walks about outside. The guard will be watching me. Damn it. No, he's too close to the building. I could wait till he comes back out, but that guard's going to be a right pain walking up and down the middle there. You see how hard it is to get profiles in a place like this. There's no windows anywhere I can go. There are, but windows are few and far between. Around the back of the hab building is that long, wide window, but it's got a falling gradient away from it, and I can't usually get up to the window sill to sit on it and look through. There's usually nobody there anyway. When there is, they're normally staring right out the window looking at me, so. There are skylights on the bar, but I don't really see the point. They're too high up, out of scanning range. Ah, Jocelyn's on a walk again. Right, let's see if I can follow her into the building, scan her in there. Indeed they have. Now this bit does look a bit stalkerish. I'm not too pleased with it in this video. It gives very stalker vibes, this bit, because I've got to follow her around trying to scan her. It gets a bit creepy. I just realised the power play container is there on the bare balcony. This is useful to know, but I still need to cut. Where is she? She goes. She stopped. Where is she? She's hiding behind that archway. Why is she just? Oh, she's moving again now. Damn it! Now she's looking at me. She heard me. I'm crouching to keep the footsteps quiet so I can sneak up behind her. The guard's far enough away not to see me, but it's still open ground. Still risky doing anything out here. Oh, I know you're not going to go in there, right? Just to spite me, you're not going to go in there. Well, give me that look. Okay, let's try it again. I'm going to get right into view of that guard if I do this. I'm going to try it anyway. Get close enough. And close enough. And there's the guard. No, definitely not. Definitely not doing it here. Is there anybody else I could scan? Be a while before she gets back to the Hab building. Let's try something else. Let's go and get an E-breach out of this RV, see if we can get in there that way. I'm running behind. By running behind all these walls and containers, I know no guards come out this far, so I'll avoid them completely. This whole process could take an inordinate amount of time at the tourist settlement. So a couple actually, because I might need to get into a Hab building. There's a terminal in the Hab building, I'd use that. I could e-breach a terminal, get the code that way, hack the terminal. The risk is if somebody walks by and sees it, they'll raise the alarm, so needs to be a terminal nobody looks at, no one walks past. But if nobody goes in that Hab building, I could get away with it now. I can see a terminal window. A cabin area, that's the... Just thinking if anyone could see, I mean, it looks like no one can see me from here. But if she walks back over here... Oh! The reason they shape these buildings like this to make it harder to jump on them, right? This I mean, I could wait till she walks back up this way, see if she... Oh, hang on. There she is. Jocelyn's back. If she doesn't know I'm there, she might go in the building this time. Let's see what she does. I'm pretty sure me dropping down off the roof sort of spooked her and changed her behaviour, so... So I'll open the door of this building and I'll get that terminal. She's going right inside. Just got to time it right. So the door's open, go for it. Not indeed. You'll lose interest in me in a minute. That's it, you go inside. I'll try not to alert her that I'm here. She'll go into the cabin. There's a data port there. Actually, I've got a better idea. It's going to stand up much for me, yeah. So this is really creepy, this bit. They're watching eyes. That's a restricted area. I go in there, she'll start shooting at me and I'll have to kill her, so I don't want to do that. But there might be an opportunity if she comes out of the building. Moped. Right, now's my best chance. Clumsy, but it worked. Okay. Yeah, I'll go in there. I'm not going to. Right, finally got the code I needed. Yeah, power plant I'll deal with later. Let's get these container codes. How long it's take me just to get that much information. Right, let's go and open some containers and see what's... yeah. No. I know she'll definitely come back if I go in there. Right, where's the container? It's not actually in the building. It's here, the rear balcony. Look at that. On the roof. Inside data banks aren't worth a lot normally, but when they're in power play containers they're normally worth a lot more. What's the information on them's worth more to somebody. Let's see if anybody else is coming. No. Gosling must be in the bar. Making my way to the power plant area now, I suppose. Go and get to the other container. Deceptive thing with these places, they look deserted, but there are people walking around. Just thinking what else I might do while I'm over there. An idea's forming in my head right now. Oh, there she's coming back. She's coming back. Right, I'm going to get out of here. The creeps are out enough. Try and get everyone unnoticed behind the billboards. Now, knowing there's a guard walking about amongst those containers, but I'm not, well, I can see a dot on the radar. Ah, there they are. Thing is, they walk around by that container, so it might be a little more difficult to get to that one. Got to pick a time when the guard's nowhere near it, but there's another guard walking towards me now who would see it if I was to open that container. Just watching the guards now, watching them on the radar, seeing where their movements are. Let's get out of sight. I can't afford to be scanned again anyway. I've got stuff in my backpack that I've just nicked, so. And I've got e-breach in my backpack as well. Two of them, in fact. I haven't used either of them yet. which will cause a lot of aggro if I get scammed with those on me. The red symbol illuminated on my display to the right of the radar, there's got no entry sign. That's the indicator that I have illegal items in my backpack. If I get scanned, there'll be consequences. I've also got a cloned security profile. I don't need it right now because I need level 3 to get into the power building, which I haven't got. I'm not going to be able to get either. Just watching the guard walking around. I want the guard to be as well. They're walking away from the building before I go in there. The two are stood together walking this way. SRV's out of sight where it is. Just a waiting game now. Watching the guards walk to where I want to be. Okay, that's where I don't want to be. I'm just going to turn around in a minute and walk under that tunnel. And like that. Yeah, walking past the terminal. Make sure I'm out of sight as you come out of that tunnel. He says, she's not looking this way. Well, one's out of the way, the one's over there. So one's walked away, the other one could see me. She's going towards that container. Not easy. I think the power building will be a more interesting target right now. That container can be a bit of a nightmare to get to. Now I'm stuck on a curb, can't seem to get up it. I still can't get up it. Oh, jump. Where's that guard? She's elsewhere. I'm just going to stand around here to see what happens. I don't think the guards are going to get close enough to be a problem. That one's not. It's reappearing. She's going to come round the side in a minute. I can see the dot moving. There she is, right. So hopefully she doesn't come any closer. She can't get any closer. I'll have to do a runner. From observation, she doesn't come that close to the building. This is a tense moment now because I think if I've calculated correctly, she's not going to walk any closer than that. Just go in the red circle. Ooh, That's as close as I want.
Report again.
So she's walking away, good. The other guard's looking the other way. All I'm about to do is not for her eyes, not for any guard's eyes. Well, she's out of the way. Go for it. She's walking away. And there's a worker. One. Are there any more? There's often two in these power buildings, as long as that guard's well away. Nothing like standing in an open doorway with guards walking about outside to get your blood pressure up. Get the adrenaline going, you know. Can see a dot on the radar, but I can only see one of them. Where's he gone? I'm only seeing one. Right. Main thing, get that door shut behind me so they can't see you in here. Just hope to God there's nobody else in here. No, there isn't. All scans. Normally it's there where that panel is. Where's the... Oh, what's that? Yes! No, I don't need to turn that off, to be honest. I'm not going anywhere else. I've got an idea now. Let's create some mayhem as I'm here. For that I need level 3 though. Let's get as far away from the guards as possible now. Now we're going to go take a front row seat and watch the chaos unfold. Yep. Let's get rid of the ship for its own safety. And mine. In the event I go down here now, I'll respawn in the ship in orbit. I lose the SRV, but collateral damage I can deal with that. Let's get a high point and see if I can see anything. Nothing's happened yet. Brief look at Jocelyn's quarters there. Very nice. Well, I'm just going to watch from up here. Not sure how long we've got. It's 3 minutes from when I punched the panel, but I don't know how much of that time's elapsed. There's a guard out. Now they're going to stir up. All the guards are going to go alert now. Let's do it. Let's assume a different position and get a better look. Do you notice all the little green triangle shapes on the radars? Because everyone's now got their guns out. Everyone's alerted. Power outages like this are normally a pirate attack. So they're all going to be ready for battle, basically. Defense turrets out of action, so power's off. I'm going to keep a safe distance, observing from the SRV. You'll notice they've all got their shields up now, the blue glow. Guards are all looking for trouble now. It's one of the embankment that come down from the landing pad. They're going to go places they don't normally go. So they deviate from patrol routes and they'll go where they don't usually, places they don't usually go to when they're alerted. Far less predictable. I'm not going to stay in one place too long in case they start coming towards me. They start perceiving me as a invader. That guard there is making their way towards, making their way towards me, which is exactly why I don't want to stay in one position. Now it's wherever I go they start moving towards me. If I stop too long and start observing. Well, they can form their own opinions, you know. This random SRV driving around may have something to do with it, but there's no proof. There's quite a lot of people in the bar. When I went in there earlier, and I imagine they're still in there. Somebody in that building. Let's go and take a look round here, see if I can get a good view from here. Must be careful though, because there's people in the bar. Quite a lot of people in the bar, and they're all moving around, alerted. container. If I had the code, I could open that. Although the shutters are closed on the skylights, it does make a bit of a noise walking on them even now, so I'm not going to alert people with a guard on the landing pad. Make sure they don't see me. I think they've seen enough. Could create enough mayhem one day. I think it's time to leave.